Here we have a new 2023 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. This one comes in the limited trim level in silver mist clear coat on black, Napa leather interior. Our powertrain consists of a 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6 hybrid engine, mated to an E-Flight SI EVT. That's going to be Chrysler's continuously variable transmission. But coming around to the front end here, we do get the LED daytime running lights along with LED headlamps and LED fog lights. And just a really nice look on this Pacifica ever since they did the slight refresh for 2022. You get all LEDs. Then we have 17-inch wheels here. Charge port, you just push that and you can plug in a 240. It'll charge in about 2 hours, or 120 it'll do in about 13, 14 hours, just depending. I like that we get the chrome mirror caps here. Really nice look on this limited. We get passive keyless entry on all the doors. And over here we have our power window controls. They're going to be all one-touch automatic up and down. Power door lock controls, rear window lock there. And then we have our power folding mirrors. And we can adjust, pick a side, use that. And then we have the fold option, and we have blind spot monitors in those. Memory seat functions here. Now I have a Pacifica Hybrid Touring L, and mine's a 22, and I don't have this nice wood grain here, so I like that. Then we can pop the gas cap here, and then nice size pocket here, big bottle holder there. Headlamp controls are here. We can adjust the interior lighting or the gauge cluster there. Then we can put our fog lights on and all that. And there's our power driver's seat with power lumbar support. Let's check out the rear seat room. So I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3", and having one of these, I can tell you from firsthand experience, I can sit back here no problem. Only issue I have is these USB ports. You'll tend to hit your knee right there and then break off the cord. It hasn't messed up the ports yet, so I haven't had issue there. But likely we get the cargo nets on both sides, and then cup holder with storage right there. Really, really helpful this is. Now it's easy to fill it up with junk, I can tell you that firsthand as well. But really like having that option. And then our rear AC controls are here. We can just cut it on by turning up the fan speed, setting the auto mode, adjusting the temperature there. Then we can decide where we want the airflow to go. Then we can just cut it off there. Then we do have the vents in the headliner. Hanger hook there, you can hang 2-3 hangers there. Premium dome lights back here. So just really nice interior. If you look back here, this has 2 USB ports, a USB-C and a USB-A input, and I think my Hybrid Touring L only has the USB-A input. But 2 cup holders there, storage pocket, and that's 1 cup holder over there and a storage pocket, but then no USB on that side. Interesting. Now, mine has an option where you can hit this button. There's a button down here, and you can actually use this and tumble the seat up. But the issue I have is when you try and take it one way or another, it won't stop halfway like maybe the lift gate or the door would. It'll just keep going until it finishes what it has to do, and a lot of the times it can crush stuff in the process. But you can fold the seat flat there, and then you can actually use this, which it's a nuisance, but you can use this to slide the seat up if you want to get somebody in the 3rd row. So it takes some getting used to. You also have a bar down here as well. You can use to slide back. Now our fuel cap here is capless. Then coming around to the back end here, we're gonna get LED tail lights as well. And a really nice look for this Pacifica, again with that refresh. Now we do get the 3rd row stow and go seating here. That's where the charger is. We have a few storage compartments there, and your battery's going to be right there. You can hook the terminals up. But for this, you're going to fold this down first. Make sure this headrest is down, and then you'll pull this, and then you'll use this strap to actually stow it like that. And then just really easy, just go in reverse, and you can lock it back into place, and then you're good to go. So really simple. You just got to make sure you know the steps, but still plenty of space even with having the 3rd row up. And then we have a 12 volt here as well. And I always forget the buttons right here. But coming around to the front passenger seat, like that we get power with power lumbar support in the Limited. And we also have a lockable glove compartment as well. And then let's look at this window sticker here. So I like to get the 8-way power driver and front passenger seat, the CarPlay, Android Auto, and I know you get at least wireless Apple CarPlay because I have that in mind. Now I can't tell you about the Android Auto. But let's go ahead and take a quick look in the engine bay. And there's a 3.6 liter naturally aspirated hybrid powertrain there. Let's go ahead and make our way to the driver front seat here. Now I do like the padding in this Limited. This feels really nice. Now the Touring L has about the same amount of comfort. I just feel like the steering wheel is a little bit thicker in the Limited, but I might just be tripping, but really like that you can heat that. And then going to the radio here, this one does come with navigation, which the Touring L does not, but home page, really nice look. And then you can go between AM, FM, or XM. And then you also have the option of Bluetooth audio, and like I said, that Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility too. And then you can pull up your AC controls here on the screen. Pretty fast. I tend to like to use the buttons better, but when it's actually up here, I really like that I can just put that there, or my favorite thing to do is to click this in that screen, and then I can actually heat or cool the seats. You get 2 stages for that, and then you can actually sync the temperatures. All your quick shortcuts are right there. And then of course when you go into there, you can get real nitty gritty with it. Set your exact fan speed, auto if you want to turn that on. So it's really easy to use, like I said. And I love having the cooled seats in the Limited. And there's our backup camera there. Really good picture. Guidelines follow you as you turn the steering wheel. And then, I forgot what the safety package is called. Believe it is, there it is, Safety Sphere. The Safety Sphere allows you to have the front and rear sensors, that 360 view. And then you also get different angles as well. But there's the front camera there. I like having that. So you only get one camera view in the Hybrid L, the Touring L, without the Safety Sphere. So, but navigation, love the clear picture with that. You can add your homework, all of that. This is one of the few navigation systems that I would actually use, as opposed to some of the ones that you get in your vehicle that you'd never touch. You'd rather just have the Apple CarPlay or Google Maps, whatever. But I really like this mode, and I keep it on quite often so I can see how much power the engine is using, how much the battery is using, how much the climate is taking from the actual setup. And then you have different apps that you can pull up as well. And they're all sorted through here. And then automatic park is there as part of that drive, or that safety sense, or park sense, excuse me. And then we have lane departure here. Kind of a lane keep assist. It's decent. And then volume knob, you can also power down the screen using that. Then tune knob, browse, AC controls if you want to actually use the buttons. Auto there. Electronic parking brake, you just push it, and then push it again when your foot's on the brake to disengage. And for the shifter, you just have reverse, neutral drive, and then your low gear is actually the max regen when you're driving, which I love. It's almost one pedal, but it won't let you come to a complete stop with it. But it's nice to be able to recharge the battery with that. Now down here is part of the Limited. You do get this nice pocket back here, but you also get a wireless charging pad that you can hide. And you get this really nice gloss black trim on a little storage area here. And then 2 USB ports. You can use C or A, and then an aux input there. And cup holders here. Like this storage area, this is where I tend to keep a lot of stuff I don't use often, but I like having in the car. So change USB ports again, charging, and then a 12 volt And then sunshade controls are here, and then you can tilt the roof there, or you can one touch push it all the way back there. And I like that it goes all the way back. You get a really nice view. Then sunglasses holders here, and then you can actually use these to open up either door, the back door. So push this button, open and shut that. Then I can turn this off so they don't slide, and then I can do the rear lift gate with this as well. But tons of space in this Pacifica hybrid. We can use these 4 arrows to go through our gauge cluster here. And I really like the views. It makes it really easy. So I like the hybrid info because I can actually keep track of what my fuel economy is. And then of course you can, based on trips, you can see how much is actually being used in EV mode and how much is being used with the hybrid mode. And then voice recognition control, Bluetooth controls here, cruise controls here, and then adaptive cruise controls here. You can adjust the gap back and then forward. So that'll get you the max gap, and this will get you the minimum gap. Again, love the wood grain look here though. Really nice look. Blinkers are here, high beams are here. Now in auto mode, you can put the high beams on and then they'll automatically toggle on and off. And then when you have your regular headlights on, you can just hit that and flash there. And the auto high beams are really good on this, I know from first-hand experience. And then the only thing that I don't like is the rear wiper. I hate having that there because it's just kind of hard to find when it's dark out. And then you have to actually turn this for the front wipers. But front mist is there, and then rear mist is there. And there's our push button start. Finally, here's our key fob with remote start.